Hi guys, I'm Nate from Good Man Racing. This is the 400 that we're going to race the Baja 1000 in, and let me give you a brief recap on the Garmin Tread XL Baja Racing Edition and this mount that I have designed and fabricated. I've gotten a lot of interest about this mount, so I want to deep dive into it. The Garmin Tread XL is a standalone device that interfaces with a dock. So this is the actual computer of the Garmin setup. It mounts in the back right here with this clip. And the actual mating mechanism is the same between the Chase edition and the race edition of this kit. So this thing right here can be used in the race truck or the Chase truck. The only difference between this edition and the Chase edition are the accessories it comes with. So the race edition of this Garmin setup comes with the dock mount, with the extra iridium antenna and the extra GPS antenna that get hard mounted onto the car. And this thing can be bolted straight onto a flat surface, or it can be mounted to the supplied plate that they gave as well. The Chase edition doesn't come with all of these fun buttons because they're part of the dock, but the thing that's really cool is that you can buy one edition and buy the accessories for the other, and it is 100% compatible. If you want to make this a Chase edition, buy all of the Chase accessories. If you want to make your Chase edition the race one, buy all of the racing accessories, and that's it. This computer part is 100% exact same. It is the exact same part. Remember that. That's something that's very useful if you're trying to use this in a chase truck or a pre-runner or a race truck. The mount is a little more bespoke. This is a radio. It's probably going to live in a different spot later. This is a police siren mount. Up there is an S-Pod. I actually might bring that down here. But those parts aside, my mount is a piece of tubing that slides through another piece of tubing that's mounted to roll cage tubing. So you have a tubing clamp here that you can adjust the tilt of the mount. It is telescoping, so you pull this in and it slides in and out easily. And you can drill holes on the bottom of this to specific points of where you want this to be in and out. There is a piece of square tubing here to mount accessories on, like you see. There is a flat plate under here to mount the GPS on. And because it's using that basic integrated mount that's provided by Garmin, you can actually tilt this up and down to your preferred height and also mount accessories in, or give yourself room for more accessories. This handle right here is a grab handle, so is this one. This is just baseball batting tape, so if you wanted to change your colors and stuff like that, you can totally do that. This is a PCI Race Radio's intercom button. Your intercom buttons for whatever system you're using, just tie them onto this frame and then put them all in the same wiring loom. So you can see this is just that wire loom insulation cover. All of the antennas, all of the communications, all of the wires are going through that, and I haven't had any problems with interference. This allows you to go in and out of the truck very easily. The reason why this is shaped with this funny little V right here is to give someone's foot more opening, more clearance, and this is not, because you're not going to go out that way. So most people's hands are going to be grabbing high enough to the point where they can press the intercom and push all these buttons. After my first experience, almost nobody were actually holding the kit down here. It was all up here, or their hands were just down in their lap. So with the version 2 design, I decided to just keep the grips high and give the navigator more room with their feet. This is how you slide it in and out. Just pull the telescoping slide in and out. This is 1/4 inch, 2-inch tubing. This is all box tubing, so it can not over rotate either side. It has a little bit of play in it, but not enough to matter. It's probably got maybe a 30-second worth of play inside this tube to make it fabricatable. When you weld this tube to this one, this weld will cause distortion, so the thicker this piece is, the better. But if you make it infinitely thick, well, suddenly it doesn't really work for being a mount. It's a little too heavy, and you start making compromises with what kind of things you can actually put in this cabin area when this gets too large. So 2-inch box tubing, 1/4 inch, 1.5 inch tubing, 1/8 inch. This is a rough, tough specialties mount, or yeah, tubing mount that I welded in. And this whole flat plate and square tubing assembly, it was just kind of my MO. The tubing here is just all welded individually. You can't gusset this because that will defeat the purpose of giving the person clearance. So these welds are not just fillet welds going all the way around all of these. They are notched with a roll cage mentality in mind. So you have groove welds on all of these interfaces here. Same with that one. Same with the box tubing to box tubing and all of the plates above. So, am I selling this? Yeah. Do I know how much to sell it for yet? I have my costs and I have my expected markup, but really the question is what happens here? If the person's car is a fundamentally different roll cage than mine, they might not have this interface. So really the custom nature of all of this stuff is going to be in the mount that interfaces with the final car, not the stuff up here. This though, man, that's nice. So I will see you out in the desert, if not my garage. Like and subscribe for more. And yeah, this is the Garmin Tread XL with my mount for my race truck. Catch you later.